Hi, my name is Montana Wright, and I want to talk about how cultural differences can influence perceptions. I really wanted to take this from three different angles. So, the first one that I looked at was us here in the United States and how we look at eye contact and what it means. And what I found is that from a very young age, we are told to look somebody in the eye. So, like when a child gets in trouble and you're reprimanding them, you tell them, like, look at me in the eye. It's a sign of respect. You want to make sure they're paying attention to you and they understand what you're saying. So, from what I understand and what I researched, it looks to me like we use eye contact here in the US as a sign of respect and a sign of interest. And when you tend not to look at somebody in their eyes when you're talking with them, it could be a sign of you not paying attention or not being interested. The next group of people I want to talk about are Latin Americans and Asians. And what I found out about these cultures, were that they have a tendency to feel like somebody is questioning them when you look at them in the eye. It's not a sign of respect, and it can be perceived as you questioning their character or who they are. And so that's a good thing for us to know, because if we ever travel to that country, we know now that when somebody doesn't look us in the eye, that it isn't a sign of disrespecting us. It is a sign of them actually respecting us. The next culture that I want to talk about is the Muslim culture. And the reason why I looked at this culture was because I'm just very fascinated about how men and women interact in that country. And what I found was that women do not tend to ever look at men in the eye, and it's because it is very disrespectful, but it is also very linked to their religious views. It can be looked at as a sexual type thing. If a woman looks at a man in the eyes, it means that she's interested in them. And men tend to try and make women look at them in the eye. It's something that they want to challenge them with. Um, so I found that very interesting. The other thing that I found very interesting about that particular culture is that men, when they look each other in the eye, it has a very genuine type feeling to it. That they look each other in the eye because they want to be known as telling the truth and very genuinely speaking to somebody makes the other person feel somewhat comfortable. So, from what I get about the three different cultures that I looked at, is that we are very much different, and that when going into other countries, that we should maybe think about how our cultural differences can be perceived as maybe rude or not rude, or um, just very different. And, anyways, I hope you guys enjoy listening to it, and I will see you later.